Hello, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales executives for our video message of the week. All right, we're still in our series looking at ways that I can help the branches and you make your branch events as productive as possible. And today, we're going to talk about the for sale by owner. So I've got 3 tips that I know will help you. But before we jump into those, let's think about really what the goal is of a for sale by owner. Well, clearly they want to sell their property. And in their mind, they want to keep as much money as possible. Well, I can respect that. That makes a lot of sense. Now, be it that selling the property on their own doesn't always make that outcome happen, well, that's a different situation. But today, that is their belief. So we need to deal with that belief and, you know what? I would say have empathy around and understand where they're coming from. All right, with that as our basis, let me give you some 3 tips that I know will help you. Tip number 1, you got to stay curious. You got to stay curious. What do I mean specifically? Well, first, you got to stay curious about their house. All right, get out of the realtor mindset and really get into the owner's mindset. And that is, they've got this property that they're trying to sell. Step 1 is learning. Not faking it, really learning about that property. You know, what's special about their area, their neighborhood, their amenities. All right, get there, previewing that property so you can see the upgrades, maybe some of the needs that property has, and you can make those notes. All right, but either way, at first, stay curious. One, about the property, what else? Staying curious about them. Really, what is their overall mindset? You know, one question that I have found that's very effective is after, either they tell me about the property over the phone, or sometimes when I'm walking through their home and they're sharing me all the upgrades about the house, and I look and say, you know, this is a very nice home, I will pose this question as a strong question. You know, this property is really, really nice and seems to fit you and your family very well. Why would you even want to move? Ultimately, I'm getting them to share their motivation. I want to understand, what is this all about? Why are they looking to sell the property? Why are they looking to move? In that example. But the key here is, I'm really looking at the property. It's really nice, or it fits them very well, and I want to know, why would you even want to move? I'm staying curious. I'm gathering intel. All right, please don't fall into the trap that you know everything about this client because you've been in real estate a long time. Back up. It's about the individual. And right now, it's about one individual. That for sale by owner who has their own goals, their own wishes, and their own dreams moving forward. Okay, so we're staying curious and we're learning through the process. 2, you've got to be ready to build a relationship. For sale by owners are a process. They are not an event. All right? So don't go out there trying to, take the listing that first day. Will that ever happen? Yes, it can happen. All right? But it starts with your attitude. I think you have a better chance of that happening when you're coming in with a relationship mindset versus I got to take the listing today mindset. So keep in mind, you're building a relationship here. There's a lot of things that can come out of a relationship. 1, of course, you can get that listing. But 2, even if that person, for whatever reason, never ends up selling with you, you getting close to that person, adding them to your sphere of influence, numerous referrals can come from that one individual because you were authentic and you truly asked the questions, you stayed curious, and you wanted to build a stronger relationship. So there's a lot of pluses that can come out of this idea of I'm building a long-term relationship and not looking for short-term gain. All right, and 3rd, and very important, is understand the secret to for sale by owners is consistent follow-up. Look, what I've always thought about with for sale by owners, and I worked a lot of for sale by owners, was this. You know what? Consistent follow-up leads into my opportunity to serve them and help them reach their goals. See, that's why sometimes we hear it's a numbers game. Yeah, you do want to build relationships with enough people because everyone has different goals and different timing. But either way, for that one individual, guess what? It's that consistent follow-up, letting them know you care, you're there, you're successful, you're on top of the market, and you're consistently giving them the information that they will need to make the best decisions possible. Look, have I ever had a for sale by owner sell their property on their own? Yes, I really have. And guess what? That's okay. All right, doesn't happen that often because it's really not a great setup. And we'll talk about that as another time for them to really be successful selling it on their own. But I'll tell you this much, building that relationship, even if it does sell, they'll think you're better than bread because through the process, you are authentic, truly helpful, and answering their questions. And also keeping them up to date on the market. All right? For sale by owners is a great opportunity to gain listings over time. Just remember, it's a process, not an event. Have a great week, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.